Hello there, everybody. This is the main man, Lobo. And ODC, that's me, want you to sit tight and watch this review of me, Lobo, the main man.
What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from 2008, excuse me, Lobo exclusive figure, and he looks awesome. I'm so happy to have him. I'm just excited to do this review, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So he does come with a bunch of accessories. He is not 100% complete, but he's as close as he's going to get to it for the price that I paid for him. Like I said, I think complete, he came with a set of 3D... Oh, my hand's in the way. He came with a set of 3D glasses. There was also a set of 3D glasses for you to wear, and I believe there's a setup in the packaging where the back portion, the backdrop, was 3D, and it looked like he was busting out of the packaging. So, I mean, that was pretty cool. I don't have that. I don't have the glasses for him. I don't have the glasses for me. I don't have the backdrop. But pretty much everything else I have. I have his bulldog here. I have his rifle. I have his sidearm. And I have his hook. So I really have the most important aspects of the figure. So I thought I paid a pretty good price. I paid $68 for him. He was up on eBay, I believe, what was it, last week for $70 plus free shipping, and there was another one that was on there. I think it might still be up, I'm not 100% sure, but there was another one that was going for $70 plus $9 shipping or something like that. I think $72 or $76, and then plus like $8 shipping or something like that. It came out to around $80, something like that. But I was like, well, let's see what this guy wants. I shot him an email, and he ended up taking $68 for him, and then I had $35 for eBay bucks. So, I mean, everything really worked out nice, and I didn't spend that much money. In retrospect, I really did, because, you know, I did pay for the eBay bucks, but I did earn the eBay bucks through purchasing other stuff. But anyway, still happy to have the figure nonetheless. I think I paid a pretty good price, seeing as this figure goes for around $90 to $100, $130 mint on card. Loose, I think he goes for around like mid 80s to upwards of $90 to $100 sometimes. So still happy about getting it. Sorry, I'll stop blabbing about you know, what I paid for him, but I'm just trying to give you guys a range of what he really is worth and goes for. So he is an older exclusive from San Diego Comic-Con, so I mean, he is gonna be up there in price. He is a big figure. I didn't expect him to be this big. I expected him to be as big as maybe a Motu figure, and he is based off of the Despero body, so he technically is a Build-A-Figure, which warrants him being an exclusive, I guess. He's got a really nice paint job. I like the nice gray. It really just, you know, it brings out who Lobo is. His look overall looks just awesome. He really looks great. He's got a lot of very good detail going on. Let's get to his accessories first, though. He does come with the rifle, which is basically the same rifle that you got with Despero if you have that Build-A-Figure. It's just repainted. He does come with his bulldog, and there's some very nice detail going on with his bulldog here. He's got, it looks like he just bit somebody, because he's got like a little bit of like pink shading going on there. It looks kind of like he maybe bit somebody's leg or was chewing on a bloody bone or something. But there's like black spots in there. Let me try and get in there. So it's pretty nice. Looks like he got punched in the cheek or something. But as far as articulation goes for him, he's pretty much a statue. which I don't mind for, you know, animal figures. That's fine for me. They don't really need to be articulated, but his head does swivel, and that's pretty much it. And you can individually swivel his collar if you so choose. But pretty nice. I dig the detail. Even his little paws are detailed. They have little black dots on them. So that's nice. He also comes with his sidearm, which is the same sidearm as Despero. It's just repainted. Kind of looks like a black with a little bit of a charcoal gray wash over it. Just maybe a touch. And then you got the silver. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure this is the same belt as Despero. But as far as articulation goes, let's get that out of the way. Let's bring him in here. His head does move side to side. It's very hindered by his hair because his hair is molded over a regular head. It looks like his head was actually sculpted and then they molded the hair around the head. So, because you can actually lift up the hair here. Sorry. You can lift up the hair here and see the regular head in there. So, I mean, it's pretty cool the way they did that, but his arms do move up about that far down. They can do a full 360. He's got a bicep swivel, a single bend at the elbow, a wrist rotation, a working ab crunch. I'm not sure if he has a waist swivel. I tried using it earlier. I'm not sure. Maybe mine's frozen, but I don't think he has a waist swivel. So there you go. His legs do move forward and back and out. He's got an upper thigh swivel, a single bend at the knee, and an ankle hinge. Little bit of a pivot on this side. This one, not so much. So that's about it for articulation. Pretty basic DCUC articulation here. He doesn't really have a problem standing or anything like that. He's got grooves in the bottom of his soles of his boot, and they're actually painted gray, which is pretty nice. And he does have 2 peg holes, obviously, as you can see there. He's also got some blood on the bottom of his boot and on his shin guards here. It's pretty cool. And there's like some scraping going on there. Pretty nice. There's the shin guards. And you can actually tell that they really did sculpt this guy and try to make him unique because, I mean, even his knee pads here, the skull has a slash over the eye on that side, on the left side of the knee pad, and this one has one on the right side. So, I mean, they did sculpt these guys separately. It's pretty nice that they did that. His belt also does have a skull on it and some silver protrusions. His utility belt here looks pretty cool with some pouches. Obviously his hook, which I'll get to that. His hook is actually wrapped around a chain, or connected to a chain, which is wrapped around his arm, I should say. I don't know why I said that backwards. But there is a little peg right here, and it's connected to his arm. So, I mean, even if you unravel this, which I'm not going to get into doing, even if you unravel this, it won't go anywhere. It's less likely to get lost. Let me put it that way. But mine is all wrapped up with the clear band, so I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I like the way it is right there. So, with that being said, let me get a close-up of his head sculpt here. Looks pretty cool. Pretty menacing. I think they nailed his look. They really did a good job on getting some of the feel for a leather vest here, biker vest. So it does look good. And he's got, if I can see if I can get the hair up, but he does have the buckles on the top to make it look like a leather vest. It's pretty nice. And on the back, pretty cool. He's got the collar going around, so I mean they spared no expense with this guy. I mean, even though he's based off the Despero, it works. I think he's a good size. As far as size comparisons go, let me get some other people in here. I brought in a bunch of people, so, well, not a bunch. I brought in 4 people. let's take a look at our special guest for the day. Here is, I'll start off with the smallest and I'll just go to the tallest here. Here is regular DC Universe Classics Gotham City 5-pack Batman. And he is much taller than Batman, as you can see right there. So, there you go. Much taller than him. Here is Hurricane Hordak. And he's way taller than Hurricane Hordak. So, there you go there. Bring in Dark Knight Returns Batman, which is basically off the Mo2 Buck, except for a different torso. So there you go, he's much taller than him. And I'll bring in I believe this might be one of the tallest DCUC regular bodies is the Ares. So he's even bigger than Ares. So, and Ares is pretty tall. I mean, here's Batman next to Ares. So, I mean, there you go. He's a pretty tall figure. He is based off a Build-A-Figure body. So, hope all those size comparisons helped somehow. Let me get his rifle back in his arm. I actually kind of prefer him with his sidearm. I think that looks a little bit better. I don't know. It would have been cool if we could have got him with his bike, but, you know, you can't have everything, I guess. I mean, you still get him with his bulldog. That's pretty cool. And, yeah, I definitely dig in this figure. I would recommend him, but I would say don't spend a lot of money. Wait it out. There's bound to be people out there that want to get rid of it for a much lesser price than $90 or even $85. I think you can find them for cheaper than that. Not cheap, but cheaper than that. I mean, you're still going to have to pay to play with this guy, but I think he's kind of worth it. I mean, he comes with some nice accessories here. And, yeah, if I had to rate this figure, I'm probably going to give him a 10 out of 10. I really like this figure. I don't care if he's got reused parts or anything like that. I think it's worth it. And I think he looks really cool. And I'm glad to have him in my collection. Oh, and if you don't know what number I'm on for my list, I always put in the description box below. He is going to be on the list. As I've named it. Yeah, I know. What a great name, Anthony. But sorry for such a long review, but I was just really wanted to spare no expense on the showing every bit of detail on him. And I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys
on the flip side.